Good morning, trivia goats, friends, enemies, big girls, short kings, everything in between. This is not a trivia video, so if you don't give a fuck, you can jump off. But I wanted to sit here and just chop it up with y'all and tell you about the live trivia tournament in New York City next month that we are throwing, that we are organizing. If you've been watching some of our trivia videos, I'm sure you've heard / seen me yapping about it. But I wanted to get into a little bit more detail, just in case any of y'all were on the fence about buying tickets. We are trying to sell them. They're going a little bit slower than I thought they would be, but I have faith because I believe in y'all. This video, we're just going to be talking through the entire event, the tickets, what you get as part of the ticket. So to break down the event itself, this was an idea that I had quite a long time ago, and I've done some live events before within BDGE under our umbrella, but never to this scale. We're currently selling 100 tickets overall. I think we've sold about 30 of them so far, so there's still 70 left. I've never done it with more than like 12 or 15 people. And live events have a crazy amount of like moving parts to them, right? There's so much to think through, from just the people coming, making sure that they have a good time, food and drink and getting there and transportation, but all the people that are also involved with the behind the scenes and then the other competitor brands and creators and stuff. There's just a shitload of stuff going on. So this is why I started planning this months in advance. So the event itself, we rented out a bar in Midtown, the Ainsworth in Midtown. Some of you guys that are in the city are probably familiar with it. It's this giant sports bar. It's got a huge back room for us to run the trivia tournament. The event is on July 13th, so it's on a Saturday. The doors open around noonish, maybe a little bit before then, and then the event will probably take place about a half hour after that. And the way it's going to work is we have 6 teams right now. Actually, we have 5 teams because the fucking Almost Friday guys dropped out, motherfuckers. So we have 5 teams right now. I'm talking with a couple other brands that hopefully we can get one on board. If not, we'll run with 5 teams. The first initial round will be like a round robin where everybody plays everybody in a very quick 10-minute trivia. Everyone's on the clock, one person representing their team. If they get it right, they continue to sit on the main chair. If they get it wrong, they swap out for one of their teammates. We'll have a round robin, which moves into a semifinals, which move into a finals, and then we'll crown the champion. But as the event is going on, it's going to be like a very relaxed atmosphere where we'll have people from the crowd coming on and doing like quick showdowns, like fast money type of games for prizes and merch throughout. So the crowd will obviously be involved. It's obviously at a bar, so you'll be able to get drinks and food. And with your ticket, which will actually move to that page now, this is the product page. You could find it on bdge.shop. Right to live NYC trivia tourney. We have the general admission ticket, which is $50. We have the MVP ticket, which is actually already sold out, and that allowed you to come into the office the Friday before the event, hang out with us, and actually be in the trivia that we film within the office. But we only have general admission tickets right now. I would open up more MVP. We've had a few people reach out saying they wanted to. Unfortunately, like, we're limited on the number of MVP tickets we could sell because, you know, there are physical limitations. We can't have 15 people here in the office and have everybody participate in the trivia that we film on Friday. So we have limited office space. We've got limited content space or whatever. So unfortunately, we probably will not be opening up the MVP tickets to a higher level. But the general admission, again, gets you entry into the event. It's also being sponsored by Neutral, which is a seltzer company. So with this ticket also gets you a free drink, your first free drink there, and then you guys can continue to drink if you choose so. Obviously have to be 21 in order to drink, but you do not have to be 21 in order to attend the event. So the current teams competing, obviously us, I'll be hosting the event, so I'm not actually competing in the event. I don't know who our 4th player is. Obviously J-Mo, Tony, Gut, and then whoever they decide to grab as a 4th. Snapback Sports, you know, we share an office space with them, so Jack Casey and whoever they end up grabbing for their other 2. Underdog. Come on. Underdog Fantasy. If you are not familiar with their work, they do fucking phenomenal NFL fantasy work on YouTube, and obviously a great app, and they are a sponsor of a lot of our content. Josh Norris and guys from over there are fantastic. If you are watching this because you came over from TikTok, then you're for sure familiar with Nerd Sesh, Logan, Carson, those guys. They've got a team coming, Matthew Barry's Fantasy Life, led by Pete Overzet, Elliot Christ, and a couple other dudes. And as I said before, Almost Friday guys dropped out. So I've been put into a little bit of a clown situation, but we're not canceling the event because that we will figure out a way around it. In my opinion, the best part of the event, what I'm looking most forward to, is afterwards, because we are at the bar, and the bar is not only massive, but they have a rooftop. Everyone's going to be hanging out afterwards. So it turns into like a giant meet and greet / like us getting to hang out with everybody, us getting Gut to buy everybody shots of tequila. Like, that's going to be the best part, is we kind of just get to have a fucking phenomenal summer night with everybody in New York City. You know, if you're in the area already, I feel like this is worth the price of admission for you to just, you know, show up and hang out and support us if you do so. If you're not from New York, I think this is a really cool opportunity to just like kind of take a road trip to New York. You know, if you're from far away, maybe make a weekend out of it. If you are within driving distance, and drive up for the day or maybe the night before, and then come hang out and leave on Sunday. You know, that's where I think the money will be made here. And I don't mean like business wise. I just mean like the fun will be had after the tournament. I'd imagine the tournament's probably going to run from like noon, 12:30ish to like 4. But again, it's very relaxed. You don't need to be like in your seat fucking dialed in the entire time. It'll be almost like if you've ever gone to like a trivia night at a bar kind of thing. Probably a little bit more serious than that, but you'll be able to hang out, eat, drink, talk with people in the crowd, whoever you want, for a few hours. And then after that, you know, it's doors getting blown the fuck open. And we will have a proper night. So at this point, if you're still hanging out, you know what, actually, you know what I'm going to do live right now? The tickets are $50. I'm live on air for the next 24 hours. So whenever you watch this, if it is within the 24-hour period of watching it till the next time, I'm cutting the prices of the ticket from, what should we make it? From 50, let's make it 30. Fuck it. We'll cut it by, what's the math on that? 40% right there. Okay. So they are $30 for the next 24 hours. And there are promo codes available to anyone right now. Okay. So if you use YouTube 10, you'll get 10% off. If you use YouTube free, if you can gather together 3 of your friends or 6 of your friends, whatever it is, and y'all take the road trip here, the promo code YouTube free will get you your 4th ticket free. So not only are we cutting it down to $30 a ticket, but now you're getting the 4th one free. So you buy 3 for $90, you get the 4th free. Now that's divided by 4, you're talking about $22.50. That was fucking elite math per ticket. So we've now cut them more than 50% if you are buying 4 of them. YouTube free, buy 3, get your 4th free. YouTube 10 will get you 10% off if you just come in solo or with 2 people. That is live on the site right now. So by the time you're watching this, you've got 24 hours to purchase the discounted ticket. If you have any questions, whatever, about the process, about where to stay, if you're coming to visit New York, about anything, feel free to DM me. My Instagram name is just @NickErcolano. On Twitter, it's the same thing. Any of my socials, I am more than happy to get into the trenches, help y'all out 1v1. So message me there if you have questions, if you are interested, if you are just thinking about it, but you're unsure about something. If you are locked in now, BDGE.shop will get you them tickets. I hope to see y'all on July 13th. I love you. Smoochies.